Bum 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 ba bum 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 ba bum 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 boo doo boo 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 ba da ba 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 da bo boo ba doo boo boop doo.
Hi, I'm Jose, and this is Friends, the talk show where I interview UNT's improv club members and troops to see what they're about and how their year is going. Just little things like that. Hey guys, I'm with three of some of Improv's longest standing members. Guess we don't last. And how about y'all just like tell me y'all's names and how long y'all been in the club?
Should we do it in like height order?
Just start Dimitri and then just go descending down.
Dimitri.
Louder, like this is back camera.
I'm Dimitri. Hi. What?
How long have you been in the club?
Oh, like 3 years.
I'm Nathaniel. I've been in the club for 2.5 years.
Hi, I'm Catherine, and this is my third semester.
You should talk like that. Thank you, Kat. So, this year we had improvised Halloween film. Nope, that's not what it's called. Improvised horror film, and you guys were in it for the very first time. Is that correct?
Yes.
Can I say no?
No. God damn it. So anyway, I guess we'll just talk about that for a little bit. How did y'all feel? I'll start. Dimitri, start.
Well, I felt good about it because Cotton came in and he tore us a new one and said that we were bad, and then we just decided, okay, so we're not going to be bad, and then we're good, and it worked out, so yay.
Because that's a decision y'all make.
Yeah. I felt like it was a decision at that point.
I'm glad y'all went into this starting off like we're gonna suck until someone yells at us. That's what I like. That's what I like to see from my improvisers.
Yeah, it wasn't just anyone, it was Cotton. Cotton told us we suck, and then we decided, okay, so let's stop sucking.
I don't know. It was all right. It was fun.
Don't look at him. Look at the camera.
Oh, I wasn't sure if you still wanted us to do that or not.
Yeah.
We're not looking at the
Okay.
camera, we're looking at him.
I don't know. It was a challenge, but not in the way that you would kind of expect it to be. There was just a bunch of sort of like, I don't know, lots of long practices, long days. I think was one of the big things. But I mean, it turned out all right. So people seem to enjoy it.
Turned out all right. Like that filters across the screen. How about you, Kat? Ren?
I think our last show was better than our first show. For me personally.
Well, I mean, you're bound to improve.
I mean, we only did 2 shows. So.
Yes,
That's right.
we only did 2 shows.
Improvised Halloween was a 2-part show done in the last 2 Wednesdays of October. And what it is that there are 5 stock characters, and the audience picks who they want to play the stock character of: Party Girl, Jock, Nerd, Outcast, and Virgin. And then they create an hour-long improvised film based off of a title. And this is our 2nd year doing that, and we hope to continue it into a 3rd year. We hope.
Yes.
But everything's unpredictable when it comes to clubs.
I mean, it's improv club, so we're making it up on the fly.
Yeah.
It's true.
I think we'll end up doing it again anyway, but
It pulls in a crowd.
yeah, definitely. We get our largest crowds during horror film.
People like seeing people die.
It's true. You're right.
You're
So,
playing a character, Kat?
When
no, it's
During
called
shows.
it's called being interviewed.
Huh?
So,
I'll be chill now. Bye.
no, it's fine. Anyway. So, even though that was your first improvised horror film, that was not y'all's first performance for the club, correct?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yes.
Right. So how do you think like the troupe in IHF differed from y'all's first troupe performing on stage?
My first troupe was short form last fall,
That's true.
and that was fun. We did games. I think it was a good cast. Improvised horror film was large. It was a large group, and I think it was part of it was our issue trying to learn the format as well as learning how to work opposite each other.
Yeah, I think what Kat said is very true. One of the other things that I'd just like to add on to that is that the thing as improvised horror film is because you're given characters, it's a lot harder. You kind of have to figure out, certain people are better at playing certain characters in certain styles, and so you kind of have to figure out how to work with everyone in almost any possible situation, whereas in other shows or troupes I've been in, it's like, well, you know this guy's really good at playing main characters, so you know, you predominantly lean on that, whereas this is just, it's much more of anything can kind of happen.
That's so true. Like I'm quite the party girl character, but I'm not the nerd character. That's
Yeah.
not PC. That's not PC.
In the first troupe that I was in, it was what was it called again? Oh, yeah, Panda Expressions, and we did a Laurent format, so it was very. I mean, it wasn't similar so much to horror film, but it had the same concept of like you have a character and then you stick with it. So I was kind of already familiar with that bit, but yeah, horror film. The format itself is very complicated, and that made it a bit difficult for everyone to like mesh together because you know you have to like time out deaths for everyone, and you
It's
also
very
have to
structured.
yeah, it's a very structured format,
Yeah, you're right. It's very good.
and you know that plus everyone has their own style of doing improv, and those two together, like it made it very difficult for a bit, but eventually we got the
You
hang
got
of
it by the time of the last show.
I mean, you know.
I'm
felt
just kidding. I'm
I
just
felt
kidding.
Like we did good in the first show.
I can't say anything. I didn't go to either of
I
them.
mean, you
Yeah, no,
should've-
both shows were good. Earlier I meant, for me personally, it was better this time.
How big was the audience for this show?
Like 30, 50, 30, something like that.
30.
30-ish? Decent. So, like you said, all of you are like had trouble going into this like more structured improv, and it was a bit of a challenge. But do y'all think y'all do it again next year?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I might.
So no.
I still have a year to decide. It's all
Yeah,
it's
that's
all
true.
good.
But you should decide now.
Right now, Kat.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. So, overall, do you think like y'all grew during the improvised horror film experience? Like, did y'all learn a thing or two?
I learned to have confidence.
Yeah, like it was quite an experience because we came in basically blind, and you know we had to
Keep talking.
stop pointing at me. We came in basically blind, and then we you know had to learn this whole new format in a matter of weeks, and there was a ton of people, so scheduling was difficult, but you know, we all got to know each other a lot better.
That's true.
And you know, I think we all grew as improvisers.
The one thing I'd add to that is I'm a firm believer that anytime you get the opportunity to do anything, you get better at it. So I mean, just the chance to even get reps in just doing any sort of improv helps. But yeah, just getting to work with people that we don't traditionally work with, and trying to figure out how to work with them, I think, was beneficial, and so was just anytime you try to learn a new format and trying to figure out how different things work, there's always something you can take out of that experience and apply it to different shows you do.
Okay, so overall, through this experience, Do y'all have like a favorite character y'all preferred to play?
Party girl.
Support.
I preferred the goth because, it was.
It's funny.
It's funny.
It's good. It's good. It's a good one. So, hold on, what was that last question I had? What? What did you say? God damn it.
What did you learn from your improvised horror experience?
What I learned from my improvised horror film is that I know how to effectively wrangle people together to create a stasis. I'm just saying words right now. It was last year, like, me and Tierney Conley created...
Tierney Conley?
Yeah, Tierney Conley.
Tierney Conley.
That's right, Tierney Conley created the format together, and she created like the workshop system to like workshop it through. So it was like heavy teamwork on the leadership side of it, but then like on the actor side of it, I kind of was like a dick wheel because I always like break character and laugh during practices. I think I even did it during the performances, but like that's me as a person.
Life is funny. Enjoy it.
Life is. I do enjoy it. I enjoy laughing on stage. Oh man, especially when Alex came
You
on.
call me out all the time when I laugh on stage.
That is different. Shh. We're not here to critique my comedy. This
Wait,
year.
You're critiquing us?
No, not. It's not. So this year I learned nothing from improvised horror film because I was not involved with it. Because I was doing other stuff.
Gosh.
You were missed.
Thanks. So do y'all have any? That's what it was. Do y'all have any like suggestions to make next year better?
More practices. More practices and more, like getting a third party to watch it and then critique, like someone like Cotton, Seth, Jason, etc., or Daniel Colton.
Right. Just other like high-ranking improvisers.
Yeah.
I think in terms of getting audiences to come, I think the advertisement felt a little lacking. So it would have been cool to like see that push more. In terms of making the show better, I think having a lot more people just audition, I'm not sure, but it felt like since it was like just sort of us, it was harder to like we continuously had to have practices. We ended up having to cut it down to 2 shows, and so like I think it would have been beneficial to have kind of more people involved. People like to be involved. It's fun.
Yeah, like a rotational slot of actors.
Yeah. So I think that would have been beneficial, and as Dimitri said, just having people come in, and anytime you can get any sort of feedback from people that have been doing what you want to do for a very, very long time is helpful.
I agree with feedback and more advertising. I think it was a little hard for me being in a troupe of 8 because I feel like support could be done by 2, and I saw it last fall done with a troupe of 7, but that's just up to the troupe leaders to decide how big they want their troops to be.
So that was great. And closing statements. Why don't y'all tell me just troops y'all are in right now?
Well, we're all in How About a Pan Flute?
Which is an up-and-coming competition troupe for the College Improv Tournament, which they will be performing in January, alongside the other one, Sparky.
And then I'm in that troupe, and I'm also in a 2-person troupe that's recently forming that does an improvised adult kid show with puppets.
It's gonna be hot.
So
When he says
we're excited to unveil that hopefully next semester.
a lot of like double entendres and clever, witty phrasing.
Yeah.
But
So
from
it's going to be high energy, lots of postmodernism craziness, people running around.
Postmodernism. It's gonna get Dada as fuck up in here.
So yeah, hopefully we'll be able to perform sometime next semester. So
They're called the Puppet Pals Extravaganza. That's a joke. I don't know what they're called.
And I'm just in How About a Pan Flute.
How about a pan flute? I mean, you're also
I might be in more next semester. Stay tuned.
Right. Stay tuned to my murder mystery improv set,
I just need to sleep on.
which Kat needs to sleep on.
You're gonna sleep on the set?
God damn it.
Oh, freezing.
I know. So, that was great, guys. Thank you for the feedback. And now we have like more to work off next year. Oh, wait. So every final improvised horror film, there's a special twist. These 2 years, it's been silly can blood spray, right?
Yes.
Now, what would y'all suggest for like another special twist?
Real blood spray.
Real blood spray.
Real blood spray?
Yeah. So we go to the hospital, just buy out all the stocks of blood, and we just like as soon as someone dies, we take a real knife, stab the bag, and just like spray them with like.
How do you write that into a budget?
I mean.
Real
you know,
blood spray?
Real blood spray. Yeah.
How would you write it into a budget?
I wouldn't write that into a budget. I would not do that. Do we have a real suggestion? I mean, I guess that's real, like real demented.
It's real blood spray. So
Real blood spray. I like that y'all just call it real blood spray.
for a special twist, I guess.
There was a different character that they did last year.
The Joker.
Well, I mean, like they usually go with the Joker, and then last year they went with for the last show they went with the Goth, and then it just became like the main one because the Joker is kind of like.
Bring puppets into it.
Bring puppets.
Yeah, let's do puppet
First of all,
for.
if an improvised horror film was puppets, I would lose my shit.
Let's do it. Let's do puppet prop for improvised horror.
Yeah. So that could be.
That'd be hot.
Yeah.
That'd be some spicy shit. How about you, Kat?
I think maybe doing something with audience participation. So either having someone be staged in the audience to like rile them up or like to scare them, or if we can have it in the budget to have like snacks offered, so it's like dinner and show, but not really dinner, it's snacks.
Oh my gosh, what if it was like a Rocky Horror play along?
Wait, what? So like you have like people performing and then you have people shadowing their movements?
Well, no, like you know how the audience gets props that they had to activate.
Yeah.
During the
There's a name for them. I don't know what it's called, but it's like melodrama or whatever, where they get like popcorn and they like throw at the
it's melodramas where the
villain. That would be really cool.
The villain comes on stage and the audience boos out their fucking lines so you can't hear them and throws popcorn.
Or like maybe like a raffle or something like during intermission. So after the first act, they can be like, okay, who do you think's going to be the killer? And they can all do that during intermission and then come back to the show. Because you know, if you've seen our show, the killer is going to be someone previously introduced.
Right.
And it could be one of the five, it could be one of the supports, it could be someone that they just mentioned.
I like that. I like
if you get
Mad Libs improv show kind of thing.
Oh god.
And then whoever gets it right at the end, maybe get something or
Ooh, or like someone just writes in your mom, and it's like, God damn it, now she's here.
Well, I mean, I wasn't gonna say that their suggestions were gonna be what we did. Their suggestions, they just pick. They're like
betting.
Yeah. It's like, who do you think's going to be it? And then watch the second act, and it could be any of those because the cast makes it up as they go along.
That's so good.
But one of them will be right. One of the audience members will be correct.
Maybe
they
several.
Get something and,
probably most.
So if improv needs a fundraising person.
I mean, you already got that like on Clutch.
Yeah, that'd be fun, right?
Like be like, oh, get it right, you get a gallon of real blood.
Hey, tie it all together.
It's like the sliming at like the Kids' Choice
Oh
Awards.
god.
Yeah,
you won the prize.
It's
like you just like tie them down and then pour real blood on them.
Wait, why are we tying them down
So
against
that
their
they can't run
will?
away.
That's against their will. I don't.
Oh, that's weird.
This interview was kind of against y'all's will.
Oh, thanks for reminding us.
Anyway, for one last time, can I just get y'all's names?
I'm Dimitri.
Nathaniel.
Catherine.
And this has been Friends quotation. Friends. Yeah, Friends.